Let me begin this video by warning you that this is going to be a very serious topic and one that I think needs to be approached and handled very, very carefully because the entire situation around it is such a mess. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here, and today we need to talk about Filip Miucin. Now, as many of you may know, about 8 months ago, there was a gentleman who was caught to have plagiarized hundreds of different articles over on IGN. He was actually the main writer for IGN Nintendo, and it turned out that he was stealing previews, some sorts of news stories, and entire reviews were completely lifted from other sources without a shred of credit or anything like that. And so because of it, IGN.com ended up having to basically completely burn him off the website and practically off the internet, deleting everything he had ever touched. And what's kind of strange is that Filip wasn't able to just admit his mistake. Instead, he decided to double down and pretend this was all a giant misunderstanding, producing what I think is perhaps the worst apology video ever made. But I find myself to be in a very strange predicament because I knew Filip personally. He is somebody that I would consider a very good friend even before he started at IGN. And so seeing this entire thing unfold on the sidelines, it's been a baffling experience. But the strange thing is that over this weekend, as I was building this new office, I apologize if there's any echo, I'm not done building it yet, Filip decided to post a new apology, one that it's better. In fact, I would actually say it is a great apology video. He goes through and systematically lists each and every person he stole from and very clearly states that he screwed up and he feels bad about it and he knows that he needs to grow from it. And so because of this, I've had hundreds of different people reaching out to me and asking, well, what do you think? You knew Filip? You still sort of consider him a friend? What do you think about this whole situation? Should people just forgive and forget? I can't. I cannot forgive Filip Miucin for stealing all those reviews and stealing all those articles. And it really just comes down to the fact that I cannot fully believe that he is sincere. I truly believe that this is an act of desperation. Even if Filip himself believes he's doing this for the right reasons, I don't actually believe it is. So many, many years ago, I was homeless and living on the streets, and as you get pushed to your limits and you become more desperate, the paths you're willing to take to survive just seem more palatable. I mean, I'll be honest, I never had to steal food to live. I got close though, and I will be honest, I did things to survive. I worked things that were terrible. I did whatever it took to live the next day. I mean, I did what it took, and the worse things got, and the skinnier I got, and the hungrier I got, the more I found myself willing to mentally handle worse things, working bad jobs, sleeping in worse places. I ate literal garbage once, like literal found garbage, and had to eat it to live. And I think that in a way, Filip Miucin is getting to that point. I think that Filip Miucin is at the point of desperation where he truly is unable to find work anywhere. I think that it's just come down to he's just a games journalist who's now only renowned for plagiarism. He stole so much work, from news updates to reviews to just little teeny tiny teaser read-ins to podcasts, that it's just become unsubstantiable. He cannot be hired. He is a unhireable person. And I think that he realizes that. He thinks that the only path to redemption at this point is to throw himself upon the sword and to basically ask forgiveness from the internet. That way he can finally move on with his life. And I'll be honest, I actually think that even this review is perhaps a bit misleading. So this is something I know from good sources. He filmed this apology video months ago. This has actually been produced quite a while ago, and he's just been waiting on it. It's not like he filmed it Friday, edited it Saturday, and posted it. He actually filmed this a long time ago. He filmed this and knew that he would just post it when he got the most desperate. And you can actually even see this evidence for yourself, because he ended up doing a follow-up apology just the next day where you can see that his hair has grown 2 months. I mean, this is very obviously a man who is very much, this is pre-created content. This is something that he is making just to try and basically win back some internet brownie points. And honestly, it's kind of working. I mean, already when we were on the Spawncast, which is the podcast we do on Saturdays over on Spawnwave Media's channel, people in chat are saying, are you going to bring Filip back? Is he going to be a host again? Are we just going to just all move on? And I don't think we should. Now, I don't think that we need to punish this guy forever. I'm not saying that Filip is pure evil. I'm not saying that Filip is a devious, ultra, terrible, corrupted person. I'm just saying that I personally don't think I'm ever going to be able to get over this. I'm just saying that I personally feel like this is a person who has been able to deceive and steal in what he thought was the right thing to do. And now I do think that if we give him a second chance, he may deceive and steal again, and I just don't want to be part of it. So this has just been my thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, and I feel so bad even saying that, feel free to give it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. But do me the biggest favor of all and keep dreaming. Yeah, this is the new office, by the way. Check it out. I have a huge game collection finally set up again. Thanks, guys. I'm still going to be messing with stuff for a bit, trying to fix things. And now I got to go finish my Mortal Kombat 11 review. Love you guys. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.